the Festival of Apprenticeships in partnership with BT Group, showcasing opportunities to future talent.
Hello everyone, welcome to Festival of Apprenticeships, and today I'm with Multiverse and I'm here to bring you through everything that we do. So, like I said, Multiverse. So who are Multiverse? We are an outstanding alternative to university, specifically helping non-graduates to progress and develop and start their careers. We're offering life-changing skills within data, business and technology. And we're offering level 3 to level 6 apprenticeships. On top of that, we've been awarded outstanding in every category by Ofsted, and I'm here today just to talk to you a little bit more about what we offer and what we do. So, firstly, a couple of fun facts. Did you know you can work for some of the biggest companies in the world without a degree? With Multiverse, we work with some of the biggest names around. We've offered apprenticeships with the likes of Publicis, Digitas, Money Corp, for example. These are some of the roles that we have on offer as of today. You can also do a degree apprenticeship and a fully funded degree completely for free through Multiverse without any kind of student loans. Apprenticeships are for people who are also smart enough to go to university. It's not just a small side route. It is for people who are bright as well, and no matter how academic or non-academic you are, there's always an apprenticeship option for you. On top of that, university is not the only path to a successful career. This is a common misconception that you have to go to university to access some of the high-end jobs with high-end salaries and progress wide in a great career. And apprenticeships can also allow you to do this. So we're changing the world by providing companies with young, diverse talent and training the next generation of future leaders. What we're doing is we're looking to invest in some of you guys, helping you to really be that next generation, learning those skills and jobs for the future. You could even earn up to £45,000 a year doing a software engineering apprenticeship with Multiverse. We range in salaries between 18 to 45,000 and everything in between, albeit I'd say most probably are around 21 and up, but that's just to show you how high that we have currently gone to this moment in time. Did you know that 93% of our apprentices stay in employment once they've completed their apprenticeships? Even a good percentage of those apprentices as well go on to have salary increases or promotions as well, which is amazing stuff. Like I said, we're really trying to help you learn and develop and really build you up within your career. You can do an apprenticeship first and then still go university after if this is something that you were looking into. However, with Multiverse, you cannot complete a university degree and then come and do an apprenticeship with us. And some of our apprentices have even bought houses by the ages of 22, which is incredible considering the housing market and how the economy is at the moment. But that just goes to show how far you can really come and really develop within your careers to the point where you're even able to afford your own housing accommodation by 22 years old. So there are a variety of different options available. Obviously, we're at Festival of Apprenticeships, so I'd have to talk to you about the apprenticeship route, right? These can range from 1 to 5 years, completely applied education, which means you're putting into practice what you're learning at levels 2 to 7 qualifications. The cost of an apprenticeship is completely free. There is no cost for the apprentice. It is, like I said, completely free. And isn't that just amazing? Another option is the university route. This is academic education. 3 to 5 years can range from levels 4 to 7. However, it does come at a cost of at least £27,750 a year. There's also the option of traineeships. So these can be between 6 weeks and 6 months long. Sometimes there's a qualification at the end of it, but a lot of the time there isn't. And these are also a free pathway for you as well. Lastly, work with no training. You can just go into work straight from the offset. However, there is limited training. You can get 0 hours to permanent contracts, no qualification at the end of it. But like I said, it is completely free as well. But today we're here to talk about apprenticeships. This is the solution that we're offering here at Multiverse. And this is a breakdown of what the levels of apprenticeships mean, right? So at the bottom here, you've got your intermediate level 2 apprenticeships. These are the equivalent of 5 GCSEs. Our advanced apprenticeships, which are offered at Multiverse, are equivalent to 2 A-level passes. It's worth note, though, that if you have a level 3 already and are looking into doing another level 3, it's not doing a kind of sideways step, as it is completely different. All apprenticeship programs are attached with something called the Apprenticeship Standard. What this means is essentially you would be getting an officially recognised qualification within the industry. Meaning, like I said, it's in no way a sideward step. On top of that, we've also got level 4 and level 5 apprenticeships. These are the same as foundation degrees, HNCs and HNDs. And at the moment, we only offer level 4 at Multiverse, but just to let you know, there are level 5s out there as well. Lastly, you have your degree apprenticeships. So these are level 6 and level 7 apprenticeships, level 7 being equivalent to master's degrees, and level 6s being equivalent to bachelor's degrees. At Multiverse, we don't offer any level 7s at the moment, but we do offer a couple level 6 programs, and they are officially accredited via Multiverse, as we have managed to obtain degree awarding powers, which essentially means we can award our own degrees at the same with the same recognition as any other university degree. So, why an apprenticeship, and why specifically a Multiverse apprenticeship in particular? So, all apprenticeships essentially are debt-free. You don't pay a thing, like I said, completely free, and you even earn a salary on top. But with Multiverse salaries, as I've mentioned, a bare minimum of $18,000 a year, but can range significantly higher. You'd also be gaining tailored career guidance from industry experts. This would come in the form of your own personalised coach. They would run through the entire program with you. They would be giving you one-to-one monthly coaching sessions. You'd be getting workshops once a month with the rest of your peers and your cohort, and really making sure that you develop throughout the course of your entire program. You get to work at some incredible companies. I've mentioned just a few of the many names that we work with. We're working with some of the biggest and best in the business that are becoming accessible opportunities to you without having to go down the university route. So, you'd also join a global community. This is something exclusive that not other apprenticeship providers offer as well. What it is something called the Multiverse community. Now, this is a platform where you'd have access to loads of different events, both virtual and in person, leadership development programs, mentorship schemes, loads of different opportunities such as blog writing and being able to do educational outreach to schools and careers fairs, all through Multiverse, as we help you to develop a wide variety of skills to not just help improve you for the meantime, but help you really excel within your career. It's also a lifetime subscription, so as a Multiverse apprentice, you'd have access to the Multiverse community even after you graduate your Multiverse apprenticeship. As an alumni, that would be, and like I said, you'd be able to have access to these kind of opportunities for the rest of your life. You'd also be part of a truly and inclusive and diverse network. At Multiverse, within that, we are open and we are big advocates for diversity, and you'll see that within our community hub running a wide variety of diversity initiatives. and really helping people from all kinds of diverse backgrounds. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the programs that we actually offer. So, you'd be looking to gain knowledge and skills in these three different areas, right? So these are business skills, data skills, and digital skills. This would be firstly through our Digital Business Accelerator. This is our most popular program. It's quite a broad program that essentially combines core business and data skills, helping you to really kickstart your career in the world of digital skills. Also, we have our technology consulting program. Currently, we're not offering this at the moment, but we're looking to return this program soon. On top of that, we have the Data Fellowship Level 4 program. So this is a program that entails data analysis techniques, data science, Python and machine learning. Level 4 apprenticeship standard qualification as well. Alongside, if you wanted to go on and do the whole degree program of the Advanced Data Fellowship, this would mean doing the level 4 and doing a level 5 and 6 on top of that as well, and going really further into that kind of data analysis and data science world. Lastly, we have software engineering too. Another very popular program that goes into full stack development, learning to be a full stack junior software developer. So like I said, we're working with some of the biggest and best, and here are just a few of them, a handful of the organisations that we work with. As you'll see, just some great names to pick out on there. Visa, Google, NHS, Sky, Deliveroo, Citibank. Just take a moment to take a look at some of the fantastic organisations that you yourselves could be finding yourselves in very soon. And some of the great names that we partner with. So, like I said, the software engineering program. This is a 15-month-long program where you do gain the theoretical knowledge of critical thinking skills and computer science. As well as the practical skills of like actually coding and being able to do a coding boot camp at the start of your program. People who would love this program actually are people who have a massive interest within technology, good problem solvers, being a good team player, and able to communicate well with others. You don't need any prior coding experience prior to enrolling on this. And you do not need to be an expert in maths or computing already. We're really looking to build you up from scratch and helping you to kickstart a career. So yeah, like I said, no experience needed and no prior qualifications within this area needed as well. On top of that, we have our Digital Business Accelerator. As I said, 13-month-long program. This is a level 3 program. And it combines a variety of different skills from business analytical skills, project management skills, data analysis skills. And essentially, it's quite a well-rounded program that gets you access to a variety of different roles, some of which being the likes of sales, marketing, finance, like you'll see up there, campaign managers, project managers. Most business roles that you can think of would sit within this qualification. Things like HR, PR as well, all sit within this area. It's great for people who don't have a concrete idea of the area that they want to go into. It's also great for people who have specific interests in like various different areas of business, and it's great for people who are looking to develop skills for the future and kickstart their career at some of the world-leading organisations. Lastly, like I said, our data programs of Data Fellowship Level 4. This can last between 15 to 18 months. And this is, like I said, the Level 4 program where you'll learn data analytical skills and you gain confidence from day one in real-life data solutions from the get-go. On top of this, the Advanced Data Fellowship Program. This would be a further 2 years on top of that, where you'll start to gain and work towards your bachelor's degree in digital technology solutions via the data analytics route, learning a bit more into data science and going further into that field. If you do love working with numbers, you'll love these programs. You don't need to be a number expert. Likewise with software engineering, in order to do these programs. If you want to develop some critical thinking skills and love logical problem solving, this is the perfect program for you. On top of, if you're looking to go into career routes of data analysts and data modelers, perfect route for you. So, starting your multiverse journey, how does it work? Firstly, our eligibility requirements. A couple things that we need from you in order to be eligible for a multiverse apprenticeship. First of which is we need you to be between 16 to 24. The reason being is we're appealing to the school leaver route, really helping people, like I said, to kickstart their career at some of these fantastic organisations. You must have a Maths and English GCSE at a level 4 or a C or above. This is a government requirement. That's the reason we require it. However, no other grade requirements are needed, just simply your Maths and English GCSEs. You can have an equivalent to those, so like functional skills or perhaps an equivalent international qualification. However, if you do have an international qualification, we would need to see the certificates for it to see how we can convert it. Also, we are specifically non-graduate, so we don't work with people who already have a university degree. This is because we're looking to provide an outstanding alternative to university. And what this means is essentially helping those who maybe university wasn't for them or they didn't have access to university at the time. So we're really trying to appeal to those people and help to build them up. On top of that, it is a given that you must have a right to work within the UK, as this is full-time work as well. 5 days a week with the employer, so you have to obviously have the right to work within the UK in order to be enrolled on programme. So what does the application journey look like? We have a couple of stages to the application journey, to which myself, who works in the admissions team, would be able to help you through. Firstly, you'd sign up on our platform. You'd then create an online profile where you'll be able to showcase your best self. You do this by adding in an About Me section, some highlights, which can be various different courses. This can be work experience, voluntary positions, variety of different things that can sit within this highlight section. And then you'd explain the skills that you learnt whilst doing so. Now, it's important to remember that, like I said, you don't need any prior experience of any kind before enrolling onto these programs. So it's more about how you showcase the skills that you learn throughout your past experiences, regardless of what industry they were in or what it was that you actually did. How did you showcase transferable skills such as organisation, leadership skills, teamwork, for example? After you've completed your profile, you'd then complete a situational judgment test. This is a short 25-minute test where we just get to know a little bit more about how you deal with certain scenarios. Beyond that, you'd upload a video onto your profile. All profiles must have a video on there. What it is a chance to showcase the employers that you're applying to, give them a kind of like first impression of your best self. It's something that they look into and take quite seriously. Only needs to be like around 60 to 90 seconds long, maybe talking about why you want an apprenticeship, why you want the route that you're specifically looking to go into. On top of that, we then do some right to work checks before you start on programme. Like I said, we obviously do need to double check to see that you have right to work within the UK. And then after that, it is literally starting your apprenticeship, getting started with us, and then starting your flying start with your fantastic employers and getting ready for programme. So, A couple tips on your application. When you're putting in your application, make sure to answer all questions accurately and in detail. We do have like a certain amount of space for you to fill out. We recommend filling it out to the fullest as much as you can. This is going to be the way to showcase your best self. You can add up to 4 skills per highlight on your highlight section on your profile. So we'd advise and encourage everyone to add like all 4, just so they can really showcase what they've learned in those experiences. Please check all spelling, punctuation, and grammar. It might seem like a small thing, but the amount of candidates that I've seen missing full stops, and it is something that employers will pay attention to, right? It is something they notice because it does test your attention to detail. So just by doing a quick grammar check, even using something like Grammarly, probably the best place to set you up for success when building your profile. On top of that, include all your details and make sure you finish your application. Don't leave it like half done. Put everything on there that you possibly can. Anything that's relevant, we want to hear it. Employers want to hear it, and it's going to be your best chance at landing one of these fantastic positions. On top of that, please use a professional email address. There has been a few times where candidates might have had to change their email address due to it obviously being showcased on the profile and it not being the most appropriate to use. So bear that in mind when you're signing up. Use like a fairly normal email address. Something to do with your name is fine. And on top of that, tidy up your social media. A lot of people will put links to maybe like Instagram pages that they've created, like maybe to do with like projects that they've done. Make sure they're all up to date and in order before putting them on there, if that's something that you're looking to do. So you can actually start applying today. You can scan that barcode. Or go to our website and get rolling, get kicked off of your application. I'm here all day for any questions, so I'm happy to understand any queries, anything else you want to know about Multiverse and the programs. We're happy to answer any questions. If after today you've suddenly had a question out of nowhere, as some do, you can get in contact with us by reaching out to hello@multiverse.io. I'll just repeat that one more time, hello@multiverse.io. No .com, no .co.uk at the end, is just .io. And yeah, with that being said, I'm happy to take any questions now, if anyone has any. Oh, yes. So that's a great question. The answer is actually a mixture of both, right? So you'll be encouraged to go out there and apply to things that obviously you see and you like the look of, and things that you think will suit you. However, when we find roles that we think could be a great fit with your profile and your application, we might send you an email or give you a call, send it your way, let you know what the opportunity is, and see if you want to apply. You don't have to apply to something that we say might be a good fit for you. If it's simply not for you, then it's not for you. But yeah, a mixture of both, essentially. Any other questions? No? All good then? Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah, great question. So, they spend all 5 days a week working with the employer. So there's no college, no university required. They'd log all their time spent towards doing their apprenticeship on another platform that we have, which they gain access to when they start their program. Now, this can be a variety of different things. So this can be the coaching sessions that they do with their coach, their workshops with the rest of their cohort. This can be time spent towards doing their projects and assignments that they've been set by their coach. It can also be different areas of learning new things. There's so many things that that can be added on there as well. On top of that, even using the Multiverse community that I talked about before. Any kind of like events and things that they sign up to and do on the Multiverse community, they can also be put down as logged time towards their apprenticeship. Excellent. Any further questions? We don't have... Our Multiverse office is located in London. However, we do offer apprenticeships in Manchester. It is an area in which we work in, and an area in which we have had a wide variety of different roles in. We offer apprenticeships in London, Birmingham, Manchester, Bristol, Leeds, all over the country essentially. There's obviously more areas that we work in others due to like demand. But yes, Manchester is definitely somewhere that we work with. Excellent. Yes.
How many apprenticeships do you take on per year?
Per year is quite hard to judge, to be fair, because we don't work on an academic year basis, right? So we get roles in like all year round, meaning that throughout the course of the year we'll have roles closed and roles open at different employers. It really kind of just depends on like the organisations that are partnered with us at the time. There are certain points in the year where we get more than others, if that makes sense. So I think obviously kind of now is a bit of a hotspot, and also like after Christmas is a bit of a hotspot as well. Fresh year and fresh start. But yeah, I can't really give an exact number, unfortunately. But we do take on, like, if you go onto our job board, you'll see quite a large number of roles per, like, if you go on and keep refreshing, like, every couple months or so, you'll see new things added on, new things, old things taken off, etc. But yeah. Anything else? Any other hands? Cool. Well, in that case, like I said, I'm here all day. Feel free to ask questions, and thank you for listening.
The Festival of Apprenticeships in partnership with BT Group, showcasing opportunities to future talent.